Okay, so now we get to cross-examine. Before I do anything else, I want to check something on this knife. I'm going to repress them on the statements, but I actually want to go to this part right here.
There's a small tag on the knife.
It says SL92.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not sure. It reminds me of a similar code. DL6. Maybe it's a case number?
That's weird.
What?
I don't remember where. But I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Maybe I should check the court record again. Okay. That's what I wanted to do for that part. I'll check the court record after all that one anyway. Excuse me. Special? Mm-hmm. Never to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, righto. But I can't say that now. Not that. We've established the knife in Gordon's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Here we go. This one.
That needs to be.
Yeah, I know. This knife was found at the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Rito.
Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue.
Yeah, for sure. So, alright. There we go.
Let's examine that knife while we can. Righto?
Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps pieces are falling into place. Should I try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time? So, how are things down at the department? Let's go back to that second statement. Again, I'm not going to present mutton here because there's not much to present. Okay, so Goblin had this knife here, so 6-7S212.
What? 6-75.
Yeah.
212. So February
What if
12th.
that one got turned upside down?
What do you mean?
6-7S. If you turn it upside down, okay, you get 2-21, but look where the 6-7S is. Okay? Now, look at the knife. Okay? Remember the tag. SL9.
Okay. SL9.
But the game of life is played 24/7.
SL9. Okay, so.
This is what I'm gonna do. Okay? I'm going to present this right here
Okay.
on the second statement.
SL9. Okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying here now?
Yeah.
You turn it upside down.
But how would you turn it upside down for him?
Right?
the show.
But before we do that, I could also go. No. I'm gonna keep on pressing though too as well. But that's what I'm thinking right there with that one. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, right on my boy. Sure, hungry. So, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter. I understand. You were busy. What with Lima's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? The detective was killed at the police department. Okay. On the same day that the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising.
I wonder if that was the same person. I don't think that was two murder cases. I think it was killed. It was killed in the police department, and then I guess that maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think something like that. Yeah.
I'm at a loss for words.
But how she's connected to it, I don't know.
And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect? Well, there is a suspect. Just arrested, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, righto? I suppose I could help. If you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
Where the victim was found?
Yeah, well, that's pretty much where I wanted to know.
Yeah.
How he was killed was pretty much with a knife. And when the victim died, he already said it was 5:15. He never said where the victim was found.
True. Yeah.
So, tell me, where was the victim found? Okay, apparently Zelda's playing Nintendo 64. Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. But I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. The evidence room. You would know about the evidence room. Would you, righto? I can't say I've heard of it. I guess you'll ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room. DL6, man! DL6, you've been in there!
Yes.
There's something stranger about this place. There's something stranger about this than the place where we found. Take 3. There's something stranger about this than the place where the body was found. Time to look. Okay. So, this is the statement. Let's press on this one. 5:15. But that's when Detective Griffin was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? Murder at the prosecutor's office and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
That's weird.
Yes, coincidence?
This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there is 0.001% chance of that happening.
I got a feeling Emma's right. Chief Kent, please tell us more about the incident. It's not officially linked to this case here, so I can't talk much about it.
Who says it can't?
No, I'm gonna press on this one too. How do you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't say anything, please, righto? You understand. Try to understand, righto?
Huh.
Wait, even the judges on this? Well, if you can prove there was a connection, more power to you. Okay. Maybe there's something that ties the two murders together. Whatever it is, I've ever find it and get to the bottom of this. Two detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
And that knife! What was it doing there?
I'd better check this knife out. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Excuse me. Special? I'd come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Virgo. But I can't say that now. Not that. We have established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's
I
quite a
think they are
mystery.
connected.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. And like a mystery, it's wrapped into something. A muffler. Oh, wait. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and present this note and this here. Wait a second. Ah, at last. An honest-to-goodness objection. This knife. This has something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Ah, an honest-to-goodness. What do you mean from Udgy? This is great! Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL9, 2. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s, 12, 2 divided by 2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside? The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around, and what do you get? 221. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9. That's the same thing that was written on the knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief. Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. I win? What game is this guy playing? Well, we're playing Phoenix Wright, so I don't know what he's playing. This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Okay. Well, we have, what, 6 statements in this one, I think? Pretty sure 6 statements. Yeah. Let's press on this one again. Now that we've gotten this part of the way, I think I'm going to go back to the 4th statement. Okay. Oh, now I gotta see this one. That was the first, that was the second. We're pressing all of them anyway. Third, and this was the 4th.
Does he even have proof that that he was killed in the police department? You know?
I don't know. Hold on. I gotta... Okay, number 1. That's number 2. That's number 3. I think is the one I want to press on. So, at the scene the detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Another detective was killed at police. Okay, I've already read this part. The fact surprising, isn't it? The last words, blah blah blah. But, okay. Where was the victim found? The evidence room. Where have I heard that before?
The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
The knife was in the evidence room. It was stolen in her department's evidence room. There's the connection between the 2 cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy? We just gotta handle our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between 2 cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now, can we get to testify about the details? Well, what I think is officially linked. Chief? The defense position is simply this. The connection between these 2 cases has already been proven. Heh, you don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is the place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife was found in the lot. Was stolen. From the police department's evidence room. Not to mention what the victim had on him. The case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. And you're just thinking, you two make a good pair. It took my man 2 days to find out what you used to right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, and all. Can we get the information? Unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Huh.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah, you're falling asleep. You know, I can do the voice if you wanted to. I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? Let's press on that state. If you're going to tell us a little, want to tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh, well, guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. You know, I'm thinking about the victim's ID number. If it said it was detective that was,
Your ID number.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go with it. Okay. How about you tell me the victim's ID number? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name, after all. We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189.
Well, that's quite long.
That's what she said.
Hmm.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
8, 2. I can't do it.
You didn't get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
ID number of the victim at the police department. 5842189. Believe it or not, it tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. Okay, Colette just started snoring.
I'm not.
You know, you can go lie down. Why don't you go lie down? I'll take it over from here. Say goodnight, everybody.
Night, everybody. I'm so tired.
I know, go on.
Oh,
This is what happens when you want to rush to Dollarama. Spend $2,000 on stuff there.
no, I was wrong.
No, you can't call on me here now.
I want to kiss. Let me kiss
Okay, go on.
my angel.
You can go close the door then. Okay. 10:30.
That's early for me.
Well, that's what happens when you didn't get coffee. Everyone says goodnight.
Good night.
Alright, so I guess I'll be doing a voice for Emma and everything. What does this mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Oh, here it goes. Let's present this. An investigator's ID card from the prosecuting officer, crime scene ID for 5842189. Let's go. Witness? Yes, I'll keep you updated. Yeah, you can watch the VOD.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
Yeah, because it's like she's about to get... Anyway. No, It's just... I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing. Like you always do. The police department. Prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Ooh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney. Remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Fredo. Personnel IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. Ooh. I think we know what happened.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I've forgotten.
You didn't even get the first number right. Again! The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, right? What is this? The judge needs to retire? Oh. Yeah. Means? I think I know. Mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, Sharp as a tack, righto. Sharp as a tack.
But wait! Detective Goodman is our victim! He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, and Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room. At the exact same time. That's impossible. So, what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time? In a completely different location? Yeah, this just took a turn.
Order!
Chief, what does it mean? No, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Too bad I can do Foghorn Leghorn's voice that time. That were perfect for this guy. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight. The grave error. Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours. What? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright! Where have we heard that name before? Wait! Aha! Yeah, he's a very clumsy guy. Excuse me, but Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere in the premises? I'm here. At the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him. Gordon Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me, he said that the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman, murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name was written right on the top of the report. God! Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Oh, that's for sure. In any case, this is a serious error. Gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then But he didn't. I just like how he waits before that one. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was that second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Kent needs to retire too? I don't know, he's kind of burning Edgeworth at this point. Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
There's just a lot of sus in this guy, yeah. Especially when he made that face at Edgeworth. I couldn't submit this evidence until the connection was proven in court. connection was just proven by Righto over there. Good job, Righto, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No! Man, Edgeworth is really having a hard time with this one. Yeah, that's for sure. Kitty does need a apparently Edgeworth does. Well, she got one for him.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial.
I knew you were going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defense chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You better get results this time. Really. You had my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Goblin sword? I said, I'll check them all out too.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, I hope for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Well, there's one part. The investigation's probably going to be a bit long, but you know what? We're going to go through it until we get to the next part. Let's go.